So, the Washington Mystics off to a 2-0 start. They opened the season Friday night against the Indiana Fever. That happened at 7 o'clock. And the fans were able to watch the game on Facebook. So, the matchup that everybody was talking about, Elena Deladon against rookie Alyssa Smith. That was a good back and forth matchup. I would say that Alyssa Smith held her own against EDD, and even when she was matched up against Maisha Hines-Allen. She didn't back down. These are the type of matchups that Alyssa Smith's going to go up against night in, night out anyway. But, EDD went to work in the post, making the mid-range, stepping out, making her jumpers. Maisha Hines-Allen did good with rebounding and putting the ball in the basket off of those rebounds. We pretty much got the Fever out of there in the opening game, Latoya Cloud played very, very well, We had part of our starting core. You had EDD, you had Natasha Cloud, you had Shatori Walker-Kimbrell, you had Ariel Atkins, so there was familiarity and chemistry within the Mystics starting five. The rookie Shakira Austin, in the minutes that she played, she did very well. She did well. I think the more and more she's on the floor, we're going to see exactly what she has to offer. We know she can rebound, she can defend, she's going to run the floor. But it's like, what else is she going to give us? I think she's going to be a versatile player. And learning from EDD, night in, night out, is going to help her. And then you have Latoya Pringle, who's a former Mystics player on the staff, helping her develop. She's in the right hands. She's in the right hands. She's going to learn from a GOAT in EDD, and then learn from Latoya Pringle being on the staff. And they're going to show her how to be a pro and how to use what she's good at to be effective and efficient when she's out there on the floor. So, Ariel Atkins was getting out there on both ends of the floor. Natasha Cloud gave Lexi Hall a welcome to the WNBA moment. That was the highlight of that game. But it was just an easy game for the Mystics. They showed that they were a veteran team. But, the Fever did make a run. It just wasn't enough to get back in the game. So the Mystics ended up being 1-0 as of Friday. And then Sunday night they played the Minnesota Lynx. Now, Elena Deladon didn't play in this game. Now, a common theme is going to be that she's not going to play back-to-back games or where they go on road trips, that she's going to have to sit still for long periods of time. They worry about flare-ups and stuff like that as far as her back. So, now, she is going to play in key games, though. They're going to do this all the way through to a certain point in June. This is to make it that EDD is healthy for the playoffs. And I think it's a good thing. In the second game, Tasha Cloud took the offense in her own hands. She ended up with 17 points going to halftime, and she put the WNBA on notice that she's a shooter this season. That you're gonna have to watch her. You're gonna have to watch her. You're gonna have to guard her. You know, she showed that she can shoot the three. You know, she's been able to make the mid-range. She's driving, making circus shots throughout the game anyway. And she's locking up defensively. I think playing in the all-pro league during the all-season helped as far as her being more vocal and being able to coach her team for that and bringing that back to the Mystics is only going to make her even more dangerous of a player. Shakira Austin, she got to start in the second game with no EDD. So she played great. She ended up with a double-double. I was impressed by what I saw. She had some and-one plays, some blocks. Now, she did get yelled at by Latoya Pringle for helping Sylvia Fowles up when she fell. Now, mind you, this happened at a point in the game where the Mystics were already up big on the Lynx, that her helping Sylvia Fowles up really didn't matter. You know, it's in good sportsmanship, but I understand in the sense of why Latoya Pringle fuss with her. You know, you can't be nice to everybody. You know, Sylvia Fowles wanted to go to the WNBA. So, Ariel Atkins, you know, her offense is going to come. She doesn't have to force it. You know, she's going to continue shooting the corner threes. She's going to drive the ball where she can. Like, she's going to give you a lot on both ends of the floor, basically like Natasha Cloud's going to do. Alicia Clark is supposed to be able to play, they say Friday, coming back from the Achilles injury. So I look forward to seeing her make her debut from the Mystics. Machado off the bench, she played some good minutes. You know, for her to only be like 5'1", 5'2", it's pretty fast. Her off the bench, she gave good minutes, passing the ball, shooting the ball, getting after it. Stephanie Jones, she had some good plays in the minutes that she did play. So we're still missing Elizabeth Williams. She's still overseas with that commitment. So we fully don't have everybody yet. But from what I've seen in the 2 games that I've watched for us, the Mystics, we're going in the right direction. If Natasha Cloud is going to be our go-to offensively with the games that EDD is not playing, I'm going to go ahead and have a hot take that Natasha Cloud is going to be a WNBA All-Star this season. Yep, you heard me. I'm going to have a hot take and say Natasha Cloud's going to be an All-Star this season if she continues to play the way that she's been playing. The numbers are going up. The percentages are looking good. And it's just the overall confidence that she's exuding when she's out there on the floor. Tiana Hawkins played the first game. She didn't play the second. Sunday was Mother's Day. She is a mother, so she's the person that she didn't play. But she's definitely going to be back on Friday. Hopefully, Alicia Clark can play Friday. If not, you know, I think we're still in a good position with the players that we have. For us to only have had 8 players going and playing against the Minnesota Lynx, I think we did good with rotations and managing minutes that nobody was tired. I think we're looking good to start the season off. EDD is going to give us what she gives us. She's going to play in the major games. I believe the Mystics' next game is coming up. They play the Las Vegas Aces, and from what Mike Tudo said, she's going to play in that game. So it sounds like the big games EDD is going to play in the major matchups that they know the fans are going to come out to want to see. So there's still restrictions and everything plus EDD, and I respect it because EDD is going to be very valuable when the playoffs come. So if you got to kind of minutes restriction and watch how you use her now early in the season with load management, is going to pay off in the end toward the playoffs. Now, we got to see who else can step up along with Sasha Cloud and take that leap to with the scoring and the defending while we don't have EDD certain games and until Alicia Clark comes back. But for the most part, the Washington Mystics are looking really, really good. We just got to limit some turnovers and certain players being in foul trouble. Aside from that, my Washington Mystics look good. And let's keep trending in the right direction and keep getting these W's.